Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning in to this reading. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to come across it is when you are meant to hear these messages. If I say things like he, she, masculine, feminine, I'm talking about energy. Flip a switch it, reverse it, whatever you gotta do. Sorry for the background noise today. I have rescued a kitten and it is very playful this morning, so you may hear some noises in the background. If it gets to be too distracting, I will pause. But yeah, let's jump into this. So we're going to start off today with the deck that shall not be named. I am getting a feeling like there is somebody who, oh my gosh, my voice is starting to catch in my throat. I feel almost like somebody might be like a little nervous or a little bit anxious. I feel like somebody is thinking about you or is in your energy. Maybe you are thinking about somebody else. With this feeling, it's almost like maybe you guys aren't talking, or there's like a hesitancy when it comes to talking to each other. I'm not really sure. It's a very weird feeling. My breath feels like it's being trapped in my chest right now. Okay, so we're going to start off with the deck that shall not be named, get an idea of who this person might be, and then I do have some character cards as well, and then we'll get into the tarot. Now, I might pause this reading to grab a few additional oracle cards because I'm just not really sure what direction this will go, and so based off of what we get out of this, I may grab some more cards. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so we have a past friend. So there is a past friend that is thinking about you, or that you have been thinking about. Let's see if we can get some more information here about this past friend. They could have brown eyes, or you could have brown eyes. And then I want to get this one here on the bottom because this one wanted to come out too. Okay, we have a karmic masculine. Okay. So, sorry if I keep hitting the camera. I may hit the microphone as well. This is a new setup that I'm getting used to, so bear with me, please. Alright, so we have a karmic masculine who is a past friend. They could possibly have brown eyes. Bottom of the deck, we have a drama king or queen. Cool. Alright. So, let's get some character cards here. So, I am feeling like I might have probably hit the nail on the head here when I said that you two are not communicating with each other, because there's obviously something karmic about this situation here. And then with past friend coming out, that just implies to me that, like, to be honest with you, there could have literally been some drama between you and this person in the past. Maybe there's like something going on now. Let's see here. So I have the character card. We'll get a few of these, see if we can't get some more information here. Okay, that went right on the ground, so let me see if I can do this without hitting the camera too much. Okay, we have community. So, it says neighbors, team, connection, society, cooperation. All right, so for some of you, this could be somebody that, like, maybe you grew up with. Maybe this was like a childhood friend, especially since, you know, these are children here. Maybe this was somebody that you were friends with throughout your childhood, or that you have at least known from childhood. For some of you, I'm kind of getting that there could be something here to do with, like, maybe your families are friends with each other. I'm kind of getting like a small town vibe with this community card here, although that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. You know, there can be community within large cities as well, but that's just kind of what I'm feeling here. So there was something about this person where, yeah, like I kind of feel like for a lot of you, this could be like a childhood friend or somebody from your childhood. At the very least, there's also this sense of like maybe this person has recently moved back to your community, or you have moved back to your childhood community or something like that. I'm getting a sense like for some of you, maybe this person is like asking your mom about you. That's going to be specific, so only take that if that resonates. But we have coach. So this person, it says train, nurture, develop a plan, encourage, and support. So I kind of feel like for some of you, maybe you like played on a sports team with this person. Maybe you, for some of you, you coached together or something like that. I'm not kind of getting this as a feeling of like this was like your coach, like a child-adult relationship kind of a thing. I'm kind of getting this as more of like, you know, I think that there was some sort of teamwork here with the two of you. I am kind of feeling like maybe this person tutored you or you tutored them, maybe in math, with all of the math stuff that's here. Although I guess, you know, that could be, I'm not a sports person, but I guess that could be like sports plays. Maybe you try to encourage this person, or this person was somebody who you felt was supportive with the support here. Let's get another one. Can I get another card, please? Oh, that's way too many. All right, let's take them, though. Let me put this aside. Okay. So we have careerist. So for some of you, maybe you worked with this person. So it says vision. It says dreamer of grand schemes, vision, cunning, machination. I don't know if I say that word right. And then aspiration. Driver. Navigator of journeys, steering, safe passage, welcome, lost soul, seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, and struggle, and then doctor, healer of ailments, treatment, surgery, diagnosis, and compassion. All right, so I'm kind of getting a feeling like for some of you, this was somebody that you knew when you were a child. Maybe this was like a really close friend. It could even be like a childhood, or excuse me, a family friend. Like your families were friends together, and so you were children together and grew up together. I feel like there was some sort of a disconnection here between you and this person. I think it's very possible that this person moved away from your community, or you moved away from the community. This person could have driven, but with the driver here and then the lost soul, I'm just kind of getting this feeling of like this person that's thinking about you, that they left, like that they went to go, like, I don't even know, like, find themselves. I'm getting kind of a sense of like a lack of a direction here with this person. Now with the doctor here and then the coach, I'm kind of feeling like for some of you, I feel like you were kind of the support for this person. I feel like you were somebody who was like a rock, you know, and there was something here about this person, just like, I don't know, maybe for some of you, there's something about addiction. Maybe this person has some addiction problems. Maybe that's where the community came in. Maybe there had been some sort of an intervention. I feel like for some of you, maybe you try to get this person a job, or you try to teach them or coach them or something like that to help them become stable in their life. Maybe it was some sort of a career, and I just feel like it didn't work out, and I feel like you cut ties with this person. Now, I am kind of getting a feeling like for a lot of you, this person is back. Now, whatever that means for you, I feel like this person is back in your community, in your town. They've moved back, something like that. Okay, so what card am I looking for now? Let's get some signs from the stars. See what comes out through here, and then we'll go to the tarot. We have feathers. Some of you may be getting feathers. Another tarot reader that I follow posted something about feathers the other day, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was white feathers. So maybe some of you are seeing feathers. Maybe feathers has a significant meaning for you. Maybe there's something here to do with like this person and in connection with feathers. This is weird, but I'm seeing like this big white fluffy feather just kind of like floating down through like darkness. So I don't really know what that means. We have brown eyes again. So we have brown eyes twice. This person or you, this double confirmation about brown eyes here. And then we have Mercury. So Mercury rules communication, also Gemini and Virgo. So those could be significant signs, something about Gemini season or Virgo season. There could be something here to do with a Mercury retrograde as well, because with Mercury retrogrades, people from the past or past situations can come back around. Also with Mercury, again, like I'm feeling like there is a miscommunication here. Or maybe this person is just refusing to acknowledge the communication you're attempting to engage with them. We have October on the bottom of the deck. So if you are watching this at the time of upload, we are currently in September. So October is right around the corner. So that could be significant for some of you here. All right, let's get some tarot and see what this person is What are they thinking? Why are they thinking about the collective? What's up with this person? What do they want? Can we keep them on the table though? Okay, so we have 2 of Pentacles. All right. 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck and Ace of Pentacles. What does this person want? I think it's possible this person may want money. Like I said, there's an imbalance here with this person. They could definitely be financially unstable right now, and I kind of feel like that's because there's something about this person where like maybe they just can't hold down a job, but they're like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting this like nomad sort of a feeling with them. It's like they can't stay in one place for too long. I'm also kind of getting this feeling of like, I don't know, take this if it resonates for you, but there's almost something like manipulative about the way that they come about asking people for help or asking people for money. Again, I'm just getting like, there's something here. I feel like for a lot of you, there's something here to do with some sort of an addiction. This person has an addiction to something. I don't know if it's gambling. I don't know if it's, you know, illegal substances or alcohol or shopping. I mean, I don't really know, but there's some sort of there's an addiction here, and that's why this person needs money. They're asking for money. Maybe you've given this person money before, but for a lot of you, I kind of feel like you're in a stable situation now, especially since you've cut off communication with this person. I feel like you're in a stable situation now. Maybe you have a really good job. Maybe you have, you know, like you've got all of your ducks in a row, and this person doesn't even have a duck or a row to put it in. Do you know what I mean? And so they're coming to you because I feel like there's something here to do with like you have always been like a generous soul to this person. You've always been there to like help them. And I kind of get this feeling too, like this person's always been able to, in a way, sort of like emotionally manipulate you into getting what they want. And there's like no offense with that. And I'm not saying that's still applicable. It's just like, you know, it's just what I'm getting. You know, I'm just calling the energies like what I'm feeling as I'm feeling it. Okay, what else? Well, that's a lot. Okay, so we have justice. There could be something here to do with the legal system. This person could be involved. Take it how it resonates for you. I mean, I'm picking up on addiction. They could be running. They could be running from the law for some of you. We have death here, so there could be some sort of an ending. We have Hermit. 10 of Swords. Okay. I don't know who this person is, but y'all, to be real, like, I don't know if I would answer the phone to them if they called. Do you, boo? You're gonna obviously know your situation a lot better than me, but I kind of get this feeling like this person is running from the law in some way. It could be like something final, like whatever they did, like they're running because if they get caught, it's gonna be like they're gonna be there for a while. Do you know what I mean? There's a lack of introspection with this person with the Hermit card here. They haven't changed. They're not willing to look at themselves or anything that they've done. I'm kind of getting a feeling like this person's stuck in victim mentality, which is ironic because they're really not the victim in these situations here. And we have the 10 of Swords, betrayal. I mean, this is the result of interactions with this person. This is what happens. The 10 of Swords. And it's not just with you. I think it's with anybody. I don't really know who this person is. But like I said, I wouldn't answer the door to them. I wouldn't answer the phone to them. It's like what they say, when the devil comes knocking, don't answer the door. You know? No one's home. Sorry. Don't come back. Okay. So what else can you tell? I feel like there's more here. There's more than just money. Why else is this person showing up? Why else is this person thinking about the collective? What don't we know? The Tower. Hold on. Fix my little butterfly shell. Okay, the Tower, the 6 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. Were you in a relationship with this person? I think that for some of you, you were. I think that for some of you, this is more than just a past friend. I think that this is a past lover. Yeah, I just do. There was an ending here. Again, with the 6 of Cups, this is somebody that you've known for a long time. It's probably since you were children. I feel like there was, you know, this was somebody that you cared a lot for. You probably still care a lot about. Tell me about the Tower. Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Scorpio energy with the Tower. Libra with Justice. Scorpio with the Tower. I'll go do the signs. Temperance. Okay. Temperance over the Tower. You've healed from this. You've healed from this situation. You've alchemized it. You know, I feel like for some of you, like you had to learn to heal without any confirmation, without any apology, without any recognition from this person, without closure. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Closure. This was something that you had to heal from without closure. And for some of you, I feel like this has been a long time. It's been a long time. And you've taken, it's kind of almost like, you know, it's a nice, beautiful, sunny day and the birds are singing and the flowers are blooming. And then all of a sudden you get a knock on the door and you look through the people and it's the damn devil. What the heck? Why is this person showing back up? Why? Because they see that you're doing so great. And they think that they can come in and they can get a piece of that because they've always been able to do it in the past. Anything else that we need to know about this person? I'm going to grab some oracle decks. The Eight of Pentacles, yeah. They're thinking about you at nighttime probably. And honestly, it wouldn't really be surprising because I do feel like there are addictions with this person. And so I kind of feel like they might have an interesting sleep pattern. If they have a sleep pattern at all, depending on what their addiction is. But I do think that, you know, the nighttime seems to be, you could be dreaming about them. They could be dreaming about you. They've been planning and scheming this for a while here with the Eight of Pentacles. This is putting in hard work. Maybe they've been watching you put in the hard work. Give me a card on the Eight of Pentacles, please. Seven of Cups, King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It's possible that maybe you have recently started speaking with somebody else. Maybe this person thinks, or maybe they just think that you have, that you're seeing somebody else. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles here. The Fool. Four of Pentacles, yeah. The Fool and the Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, yeah. Okay, so this person is thinking, honestly, this person is, how do I even say this? Scheming, I guess. They're planning on what's the perfect lie to tell you, to fool you, to give them money. I mean, honestly, like, they could come in with some sort of, like, an emotional offer. They may come in telling you that they love you. They may show up with flowers and take you to dinner and all this kind of stuff, gifts, all that stuff. But it's an illusion because what they want at the end of the day is they want money. They want money from you. They want money. They want time. They want stability. They want your foundation. They want to come in and take everything. They want what you've been working for. They want you to share it with them. They want you to give it to them. And they're planning on how they can do that. How can I trick the collective into giving me their pentacle? How can I trick the collective into opening their heart back up to me? How can I trick the collective so that I can evade this justice here? Maybe this justice isn't even the legal system. Maybe this is spiritual justice. Maybe they're trying to run from their karma. From the karma that they acquired from what they did to you. Or others. Because I'm sure you're not the only person. Alright, y'all. I'm going to pause and I'm going to grab some oracle cards and then I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I'm back. Now, I do want to note when I paused the video, it was, the timestamp was 1919. So that could be an angel number for somebody here, but 19 would reduce down to 10 or 1. Ones and tens, endings, and beginnings. So I feel like for a lot of you, there could be some sort of like a karmic cycle or a karmic lesson here coming to an end. That could be why this person is resurfacing. 19 added together would be 38. 3 and 8 is 11. So 11 is a master number as well. Some of you may be going through some sort of a spiritual awakening. For some of you, it's very possible that you've met a higher level soulmate or your divine partner, if that's what you resonate with, or you're about to. And that could be why this person is showing up. It's kind of like a, you know, you have to clean up one Clean up one mess. I mean, I guess for a lack of a better, I was going to say close one door, but it came out as clean up one mess. But you have to clean up one mess before you can start a new project. You know what I mean? And that kind of sounds a little, I don't know, detached to say it that way, but that's just the message that's coming through here. This was a messy situation, I think, with this person, and even though it has ended, and for some of you, I feel like it's probably been a lot of time. There's been a lot of time between, even possibly years, between the time when you guys were connected. You know, I do feel like there's still like a closing out here, because that's why this person is coming back around. You know, you may have closed out the cycle, but this person still thinks that that door is open. You know what I mean? They still think that if they knock, that you're going to open it, because you've always opened it. So why would it be different? You know, and obviously this is metaphorical. So, okay, let's get a shadow love here. Let's see let's talk about the connection between the two of you, okay? Oh boy. If we could keep them on the table, that would just be so lovely. Okay, so the first one out here is closed off. Not emotionally available, distracted, hurt in the past. And then we have dark side. Your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. Okay, so this person here, I think that this person was probably hurt. I kind of feel like for some of you, maybe this could have been like, I'm not really sure if it was a romantic partner. It could have been like a parental figure, or even like some other family member. And that caused this person to just automatically be emotionally closed off. I think that before you ever even got into a connection with this person, because I do think you were in a connection with this person for most of you, this person was already closed off emotionally. They were already emotionally detached because of what they had gone through. And maybe for some of you, you knew that and you were aware of that. And you just kind of thought that like maybe you could love them into healing, you know, like I get it. You know, I've tried that myself. It really doesn't work, because at the end of the day, the only person that can heal you is you, you know, and you can be there for other people, but if their healing journey is their healing journey, and you can't force somebody to heal. You know, so it's a little bit sad, honestly, because you know, because of whatever past hurt happened to this person, they close themselves off emotionally as a form of protection, to protect themselves from ever being as hurt as they were in the past. But it's sad, because by doing that, they're never going to allow themselves to be loved the way that they deserve, because they're scared of ever being hurt. It's like oh boy, this person could be narcissistic. Take that if that resonates for you, but that just kind of came through there with that download. Okay, dark side. Your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. There you go. I mean, I guess that's where the narcissistic energy came from right there. This person could definitely be narcissistic because of something that they went through in their past, or at the very least have narcissistic personality traits. I am not a psychologist. I'm not a doctor. Please do not take any medical advice from me. I can only speak on things that I've gone through in my own past experiences, and unfortunately I've had the displeasure of associating with narcissists and having narcissistic family members. So I do know what some of the traits are, and that's just kind of like, when you get into the psychology of it and you get into the breakdown of it, you know, and you work on trying to understand where other people come from so that you can heal yourself without closure, it's not an excuse for their behavior, it's just sort of an understanding. And at the end of the day, like, when it all comes down to it, it's just really sad, because it's a childhood wound within this person, and you know, it's just sad. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, anything else we need to know about this? Can we please keep it on the table, though? Drowning. You are going under and barely keeping things afloat. Ask for help. Yeah. That could be exactly where this person's showing up right now. This person's going through a tower moment. This person's going through a tower moment because they dug themselves into a hole. They dug themselves into a hole, and then it started raining, and now we're in this situation right here. Do you know what I mean? So now they're going to come to you for help, because I think in the past you've always thrown them a rope. You've always thrown them a life jacket. You know, you've always been like, hey, let me help you. Let me get you out of this situation. You know, here's some coin. Here's some support. Whatever the case may be. I don't think this person's being honest, though. I think this person is using this, you know, like, let's say that this person is an addict, you know, and they're coming to you and they're saying, I really want help to get sober. I don't think that's the case. I think that it's a form of manipulation, so that they can get close to you, so that they can start, I don't know, like maybe take something from you, or, you know, something like that. It's just, I just get an uh-oh feeling. Do you know what I mean? If you don't know what that is, that's what I was taught when I was little. You always want to listen to your uh-oh feeling. I get an uh-oh feeling from this person. You know, like I wouldn't open the door to them. I wouldn't answer the phone to them if I were you. Tangled web, convoluted justifications, caught up, entranced. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. If you open the door to this person or answer the phone to this person, this is what's going to happen. You're going to get tangled up in their web of just the drama, of chaos, of whatever it is that they've got going on. I mean, do you, boo? But I think that it took you, like, I think that you worked really hard to heal from this situation. And this person, I don't think this person's changed. Let's get a haters exposed here, and let's see what's really going on. How is this person really? What are they really thinking about you? Let's expose this person a little bit here. I'm not going to take those because I don't feel like that was right. So let's give this a quick shuffle-rooney. If I can do it without dropping all the cards. And then we will do this again. This is a gigantic deck. I wonder how many cards are in this deck. Okay, let's expose this hater. Holy cannolis. Alright, I guess we will take it. This is a lot. Alright. Bear with me as we go through this. We have copycat. Trying to be just like you and everything you do. So, yeah, this person could be trying to copy you. Maybe they're trying to copy your behaviors or the way that you speak. Or maybe they're trying to copy your, for some of you, like your spirituality even. But they will play victim once they know they're losing. What did I tell you? I told you this person was playing the victim. Once they know they're losing. Yeah, because karma's coming after them. We got justice coming after this person. Whether it's, you know, the law of the land or it's the law of the spiritual law. Root work. Seek someone to help you with a protection spell. Apply that if that resonates for you. But root work here, this person I think could have a blocked root chakra. There's something here to do with their foundation, their stability. They could have a poor connection with their family, with their like roots. Maybe this is somebody who like, maybe this is a, how do I even say this? Some sort of like a generational cycle. They're caught in a, it has to do with their root. I don't really know how to say this message in human words that are understandable, so I'm just going to leave it at that. This person has like a blocked root chakra, or there's something here to do with like their foundations, with their roots, you know? Deep-seated roots. Again, it goes back to the childhood wound. Could very well have been caused by a family member, their childhood wound. Your closest friends hold grudges against you. Yeah, I think that at one point in time, this person and you were extremely close, and they are holding some sort of a grudge against you. Honestly, I think it's just because of the fact that they think that you have a better life than them. They're envious of you. Whether or not, you know, this is a strictly just a past friend, or this was somebody who was a past lover, they're jealous of you. And they're holding grudges against you. That's the reason why I feel like this person wants to come back and they want to try and, you know, coerce you into assisting them, is because they feel in some way entitled to what you have, because they feel like you don't deserve it. Even though you've put in all of the work for it, that's how they feel. They feel like they deserve part of what you've done because of who they are. Make that make sense, but that's what I'm getting. What did I say? Do you see this? I hope it's in focus. The person hating on you has narcissistic behavior. Again, not a psychologist, cannot diagnose anybody, but I said it. I called it, you know, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they are, you know, they have narcissistic personality disorder, but they definitely have narcissistic tendencies. They have narcissistic behaviors, and I honestly feel like it's a lot. This person's an addict. I really feel that. I'm really surprised the devil didn't show up here. Personality disorder. They don't know how to be themselves. So that could be why they're envious of you, because you are your authentic self. Maybe at one point in time, both of you didn't know how to be authentic within yourself, especially if you grew up together, you know, because children and adolescents, you don't really know who you are. That's part of learning and growing up. And I think that maybe honestly, this could just be a situation of where one of you grew up and they stayed the same. Do you know what I mean? Because they don't know who they are. They don't know who they are because they've got this block. They have this root chakra block. They've got this emotional block. If their root chakra is blocked, every single other one is blocked too, especially that heart. Their heart chakra is most definitely blocked. This person here, they could have like a distorted, what is it? The sacral chakra? Could be a distorted energy with that. Like this person could use like seduction as a way to like get what they want. Or as like a way of like emotional control. I don't like it. Creepy feeling. The person causing you negativity is an earth sign. So this person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Or they could have strong earth placements. Energy vampire, which is another way of saying a narcissist. Excessively demanding your attention and emotional support. Yeah, what'd I say? Excuse me. I don't think this energy really likes the fact that I'm talking about it, but I really don't care. So yeah, excessively demanding your attention and emotional support. Like I said, that's exactly what this person is going to be coming in here for. They're going to come in, and I just have this feeling where it's going to be like, it's just going to be a big drama thing, and it's just going to be all about them. And you know, if you've dealt with an energy vampire, then you know what I'm talking about. And I think that considering the fact that you've dealt with this person before, you have dealt with an energy vampire and you know what I'm talking about. So I don't think I need to get into too much detail about that. If you don't know what an energy vampire is, do your own research. Please do use your own discretion when doing so. You know, take it with a grain of salt. Trust your intuition. But yeah. I'm just going to leave that there. I don't like this energy. So I just kind of want to get through these cards and then move on to the oracle ones, because I'm done with this. I'm done with this energy. I don't want to tap into this anymore. We have seek someone to perform or learn a cord cutting ritual. So if you resonate with that, and you haven't done a cord cutting ritual yet, I highly suggest that you do that. For some of you, maybe you did recently do that, and that's kind of why this person is like, oh my gosh, you know, like they're thinking about you now, because they've realized that energetic cord has been cut or has been blocked or whatever the case may be. And so now they're kind of like a little freaked out. They're like, okay, well now I need to go check on the collective because I'm not feeling their energy anymore. I'm not getting what I need from them anymore. So I got to make sure that they're still in my trap, you know? Got to go check that web to make sure that I've still got them caught. Ugh, I don't like this energy. Unintentional. They don't realize they are sending you the evil eye words or actions. Okay, so I think that this person here, like I said, you know, this is trauma. I think that this person there's something happened in their childhood that caused them to be this way. I don't know. I don't think that they're sitting there, you know, casting spells at you, sending energy to you intentionally. But I do think that based off of their actions, their thoughts, their words, they are unintentionally doing that. So again, cord cutting ritual would be very effective with that. Make sure that you've got whatever protections you need to have with you. I'm pointing at my evil eye here. Just in case, I want y'all to remember, okay? My channel is protected. Last we have, you will witness their karma. Take that how it resonates for you. But justice is coming after them. You know, we got justice there. They're running from it. We know that. All right, I'm done with this energy. Step it away and going to do? Let's do an angel number. I want to get you guys an angel number and a message from the universe. And then I'm going to close this out and I'm going to cleanse this area like crazy because I do not like this energy and I don't want it lingering here. So we're going to get an angel number or two. This is for you. Whether it, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, got a little tongue-tied there. Whether it applies to the situation or not, take it how it resonates for you, but this is just some guidance and advice for you moving forward. Okay, I'm getting an anxious feeling again. It's kind of like almost in my stomach, kind of a feeling. I don't know. For some of you, maybe this person is reaching out to you right now. I'm just getting like really anxious. There's something about maybe this person is feeling anxious or this person makes you feel anxious. It could just be this energy. I don't like this card right here. That's what it is. We're going to flip this one over, okay? That's a little bit better. I need to cleanse this space. I don't like this energy. Let's get an angel number here, please, for the collective. All right, so we have 888. Karma. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay. Karma. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. I think that this is this person, honestly. That's their karma. For some of you, maybe there's something here, maybe you're coming into some money and this person knows about it. Maybe it's an inheritance or something like that. And that's why this person is showing back up around. But what this person doesn't understand is that that bridge burned a long time ago. They don't have access anymore. They can't. And I really hope that's true. I really do hope that when this devil knocks on your door, you don't answer it. 777. Look at that. 777-888. That's progression, baby. All right. Focus, please. So it says good luck. Contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. All right, and then we're going to do a message for the universe. Or from the universe, I guess. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of getting this feeling of like doing a quick smoke cleansing. So if you would like to hang out afterwards, I'm going to do a I can't talk right now. I'm going to do a quick smoke cleansing of this area and then also of, you know, the camera and the viewer, whoever's watching. It's just, I feel like maybe it might be helpful for somebody there watching this. So if you want to stay tuned to that, I'm going to do that at the end. But we have, your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. All right. Well, that is all the messages that I have for you guys. I am going to do the smoke cleansing after this, so please stay tuned if you would like to be a part of that. Thank you very much for your time, for hanging out here with us. I do hope the messages were helpful and they resonated. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day and a happy full moon if you're watching this at the time of upload. It is the full moon and a lunar eclipse, so I hope that these energies are wonderful for you. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great day or night or whenever you are tuning into this, and I'll see you in the next one. For those of you staying for the smoke cleansing, I will see you in 1 second. All right, guys, I am back. We're going to do a smoke cleansing and energetic cleansing. I've never done this on YouTube before, so we're gonna figure this out together. But I have some tiger's eye and black tourmaline here. I also have my bells. I'm going to be using frankincense and myrrh and dragon's blood together to cleanse this energy, because I just feel like we need the double amplification here. So we're going to start off by using the bells. So if you want to lower your volume, now would be a good time to do that. I'm just going to shake the bells 3 times around this area. That's just going to break up any stagnant energy. I like to think of it as like scaring the negative energy away with the loud noise. So get ready. I'm going to start now. 1, 2, 3. All right, set those to the side. Now set the tourmaline. I'm gonna put these here because I just want to cleanse the energy of these cards. And I'm gonna grab both of my incense. I'm gonna grab 1 dragon's blood and 1 frankincense and myrrh. I love both of these. I have a sage allergy, so I cannot use sage for cleansing, and I'm not the biggest fan of what's the other one, Palo Santo. I'm just not the biggest fan of the scent, so I like to use dragon's blood and frankincense and myrrh personally, because I just really like the smell of dragon's blood, and I was born the year of the dragon, so for me it works just as effectively. So for anybody else out there who may have an allergy to sage, or who may just like not like the smell or anything like that, you know, that's a good little, what's the word I'm looking for here? Replacement, I guess? All right. So if you would like to, you can just go ahead and take some time right now to visualize all of the negative energy leaving your space, your vicinity, your body. You can close your eyes if you would like to. Some people like to imagine black or dark gray smoke. You know, you can imagine it every time you breathe out. So I do think that doing some breathing exercises might be helpful. So if you would like to, go ahead and take a deep breath in and hold it, and then breathe out. And as you're breathing in, imagine all of the light energy flowing into your body. And as you breathe out, imagine all of the negative energy leaving your body. And just go ahead and keep breathing. All right, I feel like this is a lot better. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Thank you all very much. Again, I hope that you have a beautiful day or night, or whenever you are tuning into this. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.